Success. Everyone wants it. Few ever get it. And the most shocking part? Most people fail not because they're not intelligent enough, not because they don't work hard enough, but because they are completely blind to the invisible forces that shape their lives every single day. The truth is this: before success appears in your hands, it is already born in your mind. Long before the money, the recognition, or the lifestyle shows up, success is a frequency, a vibration, a signal that you are either tuning into or completely ignoring. And here's the problem: most people are tuned to the wrong frequency. They live in a cycle of doubt, fear, and scarcity. They wake up already stressed, they go to bed already defeated. Their inner dialogue is filled with questions like, "Why can't I catch a break?" Or, "Why does success seem so easy for others but impossible for me?" If you've ever asked yourself those questions, pay close attention, because what you're about to hear is going to challenge everything you thought you knew about success. The law of attraction is not some mystical fairy tale. It is a universal principle. A principle that, once understood, once applied, can transform not only your finances, but your health, your relationships, and your sense of purpose. But here's the catch: the law of attraction does not give you what you want. It gives you what you are. If deep inside you carry fear, lack, and insecurity, the universe reflects exactly that. But when you shift your energy, when you align your beliefs and emotions with abundance, opportunities start chasing you. Success stops being a dream and becomes your natural state. This is not motivation. This is alignment. And today, you're going to discover the exact steps to attract success into your life, steps that are already being used, consciously or unconsciously, by the most successful people on earth. So, are you ready to face the truth? Are you ready to stop chasing and start attracting? Because the moment you shift your inner world, your outer world will have no choice but to follow. If success begins in the mind, then we need to understand the most powerful mechanism of all: your thoughts. Every thought carries a frequency. Every emotion sends a signal. And the universe, like a giant mirror, reflects that signal back to you. Think about a radio station. You cannot tune into a station that plays rock music if your dial is set to classical. In the same way, you cannot attract wealth, health, or happiness if your inner frequency is set to worry, stress, and lack. Neuroscience has already proven that the brain cannot tell the difference between imagination and reality. When you visualize with intensity, your brain fires the same neural pathways as if you were living that success right now. And this is where most people fail. They don't allow themselves to feel success before it happens. But the elite? The athletes, the entrepreneurs, the visionaries? They live their success in their minds before they touch it with their hands. They rehearse it. They feel it. They embody it. And the law of attraction responds, aligning circumstances, people, and opportunities to that vibration. The law of attraction works because your subconscious mind is always listening. If you feed it failure, it will build failure. If you feed it success, it will build success. So here's the question: what are you rehearsing in your mind every day? Are you rehearsing scarcity, or are you rehearsing abundance? Now let's go deeper. If you want to attract success, you need to master 3 pillars: clarity, emotion, and action. 1. Clarity. You cannot hit a target you cannot see. Success is not just wanting more money or wanting to be happy. That is vague. The universe does not respond to vague. You must be specific. What exactly does success look like for you? What number? What lifestyle? What kind of relationships? 2. Emotion. The law of attraction does not respond to words, it responds to emotions. A vision without feeling is powerless. You must live the feeling of already having what you want. Gratitude, joy, and certainty are the fuel that magnetizes your desire. 3. Action. Here's the misunderstood part. Attraction without action is delusion. The law of attraction opens doors, but you must walk through them. You will get nudges, impulses, ideas. Follow them. Because those are the breadcrumbs leading to your success. When you align these 3 pillars, success becomes inevitable. You no longer force outcomes. You flow with them. and the universe rearranges itself to make your vision real. At the end of the day, attracting success is not about doing more, it's about becoming more. You don't chase success, you embody it. When you live as if success is already yours, when your energy radiates abundance, you stop being the seeker and start being the magnet. Success comes to you. People want to work with you. Opportunities present themselves in ways you could never have planned. But you must understand, this is not an overnight process. It is daily alignment. It is choosing gratitude over fear, faith over doubt, vision over limitation. Every moment you are broadcasting a signal. Ask yourself, is my signal attracting success or repelling it? Because once you align fully, once you become the frequency of abundance, there is no force on earth that can keep success away from you. It will find you. It must find you. Because you have become the living embodiment of it. So remember this. Success is not out there. It is not waiting for you in some distant future. Success is already here, in your thoughts, in your emotions, in your alignment. The moment you decide to become it, the universe will deliver it. And when that happens, you'll realize the truth. You never attracted success. Success was always a part of you. The law of attraction, what it is and how to put it into practice. Imagine for a moment that your mind is like a magnet. Every thought you think, every emotion you feel, every belief you hold, it's all sending out a signal. That signal, invisible to the eye but powerful beyond measure, draws experiences, opportunities, and people back into your life that match your inner frequency. This is not magic. This is not wishful thinking. This is the law of attraction. At its core, the law of attraction is the universal principle that like attracts like. Whatever you consistently focus on, whether consciously or unconsciously, will eventually shape your reality. Think of your mind as a broadcasting tower. If you transmit fear, lack, and self-doubt, life will reflect those exact conditions back to you. But if you transmit gratitude, confidence, and abundance, life has no choice but to send opportunities that align with those vibrations. So what exactly does this mean in practice? It means that you are far more powerful than you've been led to believe. Most people live reactively. They look at the world around them, they see what is missing, they feel frustrated, and they keep reinforcing the very reality they want to escape. But those who understand the law of attraction flip the script. They don't wait for life to change before they feel abundant. They feel abundant first, and life rearranges itself around that feeling. Step 1: Clarity. The first step in applying the law of attraction is clarity. You cannot manifest what you cannot define. If you say, "I want more money," the universe has no clear picture to respond to. More money could mean a single dollar. But if you say, "I am attracting $10,000 this month through aligned opportunities," you have created a specific signal. Clarity is power. Write down exactly what you want, not in vague wishes, but in vivid detail. Step 2: Visualization. Once you know what you want, you must see it in your mind. Visualization is the practice of creating a mental movie of your success. But here's the key: don't just see it, feel it. Your brain cannot tell the difference between an imagined experience and a real one. When you imagine yourself living in that new home, running that business, or enjoying that relationship, your brain begins to fire neural pathways as if it's already happening. This creates a magnetic pull, drawing the circumstances into your reality. Step 3: Emotion. The law of attraction responds more to your emotions than to your words. If you say, "I am successful," but deep inside you feel desperate, the universe responds to the desperation, not the words. That's why gratitude is so powerful. Gratitude allows you to feel rich before the money arrives, to feel loved before the relationship begins, to feel successful before the world recognizes it. That emotional alignment is what flips the switch. Step 4: Action. Now, here's where most people misunderstand. The law of attraction is not about sitting on a couch, daydreaming, and expecting everything to fall into your lap. Attraction without action is just illusion. The universe works through nudges, intuitive ideas, opportunities, sudden impulses. When you follow them, You step onto the path that leads directly to your vision. The door will open, but you must walk through it. Step 5. Letting go. Once you've defined your desire, visualized it, felt it, and taken inspired action, the final step is surrender. You cannot control the how or the when. If you obsess over when it will arrive, you are signaling lack. Instead, trust the process. Trust that the universe is already rearranging itself on your behalf. When you release the need to control, you create space for miracles to happen. Think of planting a seed. You don't dig it up every day to check if it's growing. You water it, you nurture it, and you trust that nature is doing its work. The same applies to your manifestations. Living the law of attraction daily. The law of attraction is not a one-time ritual. It's a lifestyle. It's choosing, moment by moment, to focus on what empowers you rather than what drains you. It's noticing when you slip into fear or scarcity, and gently redirecting your focus back to gratitude and vision. It's treating your thoughts as sacred, knowing that each one is shaping the blueprint of your life. Start small. Begin each morning with gratitude. Take a few minutes to visualize the day unfolding in your favor. Write affirmations that align with your goals. Pay attention to how you feel throughout the day, because your emotions are your compass. And when inspired action presents itself, take it without hesitation. The truth most people miss. Here is the most important truth about the law of attraction. You don't attract what you want. You attract what you are. If you are radiating fear, you will attract situations that confirm it. If you are radiating abundance, you will attract opportunities that expand it. So ask yourself, who am I being right now? Am I being the person who is ready for success, or am I still being the person waiting for success to come? When you shift your identity, everything shifts with it. Success, wealth, love, health, they stop being distant goals and start being natural extensions of who you are. The law of attraction is not about luck. It's about alignment. It's about living as if your desires are already real, knowing that the universe will mirror back the energy you broadcast. And when you finally step into that state of certainty, you'll realize something profound. You were never chasing abundance. You were always abundance itself.